Hey, what's going on, everyone? So for those of us that have a Tacoma, we know that the center console is just a big open hole of catch-all. There needs to be a better way to organize it. One of the very first things I bought for my truck almost 4 years ago, pretty much 4 years ago at the end of this month, was a tray that goes in the top of the center console. You can get them in a whole bunch of different configurations. This is the one that I chose to go with. They have like cut out so that you can plug a cord in down below. Then you can like lay your phone in here. So this would be a good place to lay a phone, but they have them to where they go this way. They have them with and without coin organizers. So this was one of the very first things that I bought. They're like $15 to $16 on Amazon. And I'll see if I can find a link to one and stick it in the description to give you a place to start. But in today's video, I want to take care of the area beneath this. It's just been a catch-all. I didn't have very much stuff in there, but over time there's been additions to it. So I want to see if we can better organize that today. So this is what I got. I got it on Amazon. Thanks to you guys for supporting the channel. Enables us to be able to buy stuff like this and create more content. And all this is just a couple of plastic panels that you put together in kind of a grid, and then just separates the stuff in there. Kind of gives different compartments. So we're gonna see how that works today. So here's the pieces. We got one big piece, we got three smaller pieces. These three are all the exact same size and shape, so it doesn't matter where you put them. They have arrows pointing up and down. So before I test fit it, I wanted to show you all the junk that I have in here and what it looks like down in there and see if we can get it better organized. So like I said, they have arrows printed on them. So on this big panel here, it gets narrower towards the top, whereas when you install the smaller pieces, it's going to do the opposite. So just be aware of that and pay attention when you're putting it together. So they just snap in, set down the other pieces so that I can do this. I'm trying to do it in the air so that you can see it. There we go. And this is what we're left with. It's just a simple divider. It's nothing fancy. Just a couple pieces of plastic. So in order to install it, you put it in at an angle like that, and then you are supposed to twist it. The outlet is feeling like it's in the way though. There we go. I just had to lift it up over that outlet, and then it cleared and twisted into place. So I'm sure many of you already have this, but I just got it after 4 years because I really didn't have very much down there. So now we're trying it out, and I'm gonna get the stuff back in there. So to be completely honest, that actually turned out better than I had expected. I didn't expect a whole lot. This guy right here is actually a phone mount that I can actually clamp to stuff. I used it when I worked at AAA driving a tow truck. I was able to throw my phone up on the steering wheel and watch movies when it was really slow. And since I'm not driving a tow truck anymore, I had to have a place to put it, so I threw it in here. And I was concerned that it wouldn't fit in one of those, and it actually does just fine. We got some cables in here, pencil, air gauge. There's an inverter here, some extra keys. I have an extra power supply down in there. And then I have a backup pair of sunglasses in this one. And then the tray just sits on top of it. And I have a tape measure, some Carmex, extra set of earplugs just in case I ever get them, another power adapter if I need it, and a spot for my sunglasses. Most of the time I don't put my sunglasses in there because with early morning flights I will forget them. So I end up just sticking them in the cup holder here so that I don't forget them. But as you can see, top closes just fine. And now everything's nice and organized. So that was a pretty simple one this week. We took care of something that was kind of bugging me. I'm sure a lot of you guys have done this long before I did. Had my truck for 4 years and I just did it now. But I like it, and give it a shot. It's not that expensive and you got free returns. So link will be in the description. Next week, we are going to take care of something that is driving me nuts ever since I got the truck. Here, let me show you real quick. So here's just a sneak peek of next week's video. When passengers get out, they always do that with the floor mat. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of that next week, so keep an eye out for it. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.